Hey guys, Danny Payar here with my weekly cybersecurity tip video. And this week, I want to talk about cybersecurity, cybercrime, and public relations. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking to yourself, public relations doesn't really sound like cybersecurity, but it absolutely fits within the framework. If you consider the NIST framework of identify, protect, detect, respond, recover, good PR falls nicely within the respond category. You know, when I speak with business leaders that have suffered a breach, one of the things that they consistently tell me is that the toughest part of overcoming a breach is overcoming the damage to the brand. How do I get my customers to trust their data with me again? How do I get them to trust my business again? And when we are talking about rebuilding a brand, rebuilding trust, good PR is an absolute must. So with that in mind, I got two tips for you. One tip, consider professional help. You know, PR agencies have come such a long way diving really deep into the specific industry of cybersecurity, and they can help you in so many different ways. Do some research about what PR agencies could be a good fit for your organization and ask them, do they have cybersecurity breach notification experience? So that's the first tip. The second tip, we're going to call this tip 2.5, is be quick to respond after a breach and be sincere. Of course, when I talk about being quick, depending on the regulatory requirements applicable to your business, being quick to respond is, that's how you avoid getting hit with a huge fine. But keeping fines aside, the last thing that you want is for your customers to find out that their sensitive information was breached on your site and to find that out from somebody else other than you. You've got to control that narrative, and you've got to be the first to reach out to them to let them know, and you've got to be sincere with an apology. You've got to let them know what happened. You've got to let them know what you're doing about it, and you also have to let them know how you might be able to help them. You know, mistakes happen. That's okay. How we go about fixing those mistakes, how we go about responding to those mistakes, that's how brands are built to last. You know, oftentimes when we think of organizational cybersecurity, we tend to only think about firewalls and antivirus solutions. But in this crazy world that we're living in, we got to expand our way of thinking way beyond that. And good cybersecurity PR, that's an absolute must, developing that strategy. I got a document that dives into this a bit deeper. I cover much more tips. If you want it, let me know. I'll be happy to send it to you. And that's it for me. Stay well, stay safe. We're going to get through this together.